Tuesday night, 8:30. I figure that's got quite a bit of a run left across there at the speed we're going. The little traveler's all the way up, and I think about the time it takes we'll stretch it out up there again. I'm going to do it another round. What the hell? Time it takes it to come across that hill again is about the same amount of time it's going to take us to come in. And I don't want to be out here shutting it off at 2 o'clock tonight. So I'll kick her on in the morning and go from there and figure out where I'm going to move it to. Because I don't want to go up on those 2 hay fields again. I want to make sure that's dry when we cut. Which at this point it is. Depending what the hell the weather is going to do for sure. I'd cut that, but if I want it to rain, I can go cut it. Except the plan is to have some better feed there. And our leaky seal on here, after the pressure come up and it quit, it was just its normal dribble about like it is right now. So it's really not too wet underneath there. I'm surprised. Oh, and on the way down here, I haven't seen muskrat in here since the last one I got, which has been quite a while ago. Yeah, little bastard was right there in the middle. And I watched him try to go through those weeds. Couldn't see him, I could just see where he was. He got underneath this tree and then disappeared. I think he's got I know he's got a million freaking holes in the bank. That's why everything's all fell in. Like right there, where that swamp grass is. That's what happens. They undermine it. And high water in the winter when it comes through, if it gets up out of the banks, it doesn't scour them too bad. But if it stays down in the banks, it just tears underneath those. And I mean, the water goes down and you just find it looking like this. Freaking crazy. But anyway, of course, you know I didn't bring anything to take care of him with. I'll bring you back in the morning. There's what's left of our sunset, which is gone. And I was hoping to get these guys. When I come down, these guys were playing. They were running full length back and forth in that run. They come back out from the barn, and I wasn't sure they were going to slow down at the end there for a minute, but they did. They're pretty good boys. God knows they're all going to taste good. Well, I just made sure this line's still all hooked up because these cows like to walk it. They eat both sides of it, you know. It's all hooked. I did have to redo where the hose hooks up. Things shifted. Little travelers pulled out over there again. I kicked it up a notch on the speed. It doesn't need to go quite as slow this time around, which should bring it in maybe before this one comes in. And now the fun part, because I didn't shut that valve off over there, so all the water drained back down this way, which means everything's empty, which means I gotta hold this frickin' button for a long time. Usually it's about 30 or 40 seconds. But what I want to do, first things first, turn the switch on. That's the button I got to hold until the pressure's up high enough for the switch to hold it. I'm going to see if I can hold you just right, with my finger out of the way, just with my hand in the way, right? Maybe I'll try to hold it. I can't hold it that way either. Just keep jostling you around. We're going to see what all these cows do when the water hits. It's going to take a minute though. And I'm going to see if I can hold still. Like I can do that, right? I can finally let go of the button. Yeah, you might think I have an evil side once in a while, but the way they were just picking their heels up, they were having fun. But wait till it gets back around to the other side, because those cows didn't have to squirt out as far at them. And it's going to hit right above that calf up there. And it should come around to about where that cow's walking, where she just stopped. She should get it right in the butt. We'll see, right? Unsuspecting. Then they figure it out. Oh, it's coming my way. I'm going to run faster. Oh, darn it. Oh, well. Hey, there's your morning fun. And here's what it looks like this morning. Here, I can zoom you back out, right? Whoa. In and out. The orb is over there somewhere. I'm going to say there's definitely some pink sky this morning that way. And that's actually showing up pretty good underneath the edge of the tree, about like it really is. Oh, let's see what today brings. Oh, me, I got to get a shot of that orb for you in the morning. I was hoping to get it a little better through the trees, but there it is out of the trees. You know how it is when there's a eclipse? That's about how that sucker looks today. Spin you around, make you dizzy. Maybe I sped that sucker up too fast. It's already that far across. Only went one notch. That's okay, I'd rather have it in early. And this one's moved quite a bit already. It's another one of those where the lighting is just not right. It's filtered funky. I haven't shown you these guys for a while. Yep, we still got a bunch of swallows. Near as I can kind of rough count up there, there's around 150, maybe a few more on those 3 lines. That's just what I can see without turning my head too far. You never know what we're gonna do. I'm getting tired of trying to shoot these little buggers. So, since this was just irrigated, I'm not too worried about anything going anywhere. Although you can see it's a little block around it. And this little bugger might be trying to plug the hole up. The way it's flaming back a little. Got a little laundry detergent cup in a coffee can full of burning sulfur. Toss a cup down the hole once you open it. Light her up, give her 5, 10, 15 minutes. If it was dry down here, you would see smoke coming up out of the ground all over the place. And actually, we can follow him. I don't know if you can see it or not, but he's playing with it. I hate when I do that. See smoke coming up over there. And I like to try to give it a little extra. There's smoke there too. And I shut her off and get it out of the hole. And then swiftly cover it so that smoke stays in. I've actually smoked them over there this side of the creek and had smoke coming out all the way up this hill. Lots of times their runs will connect. I tried that one right there, but once in a while you get a gopher that acts like a mole. They actually fill their run. They finish pushing out and then they plug the hole and then they'll fill the run back. And I dug back about 1.5 feet and never found where it was open, and they actually pack it so it's not like you can dig it with your fingers easy. We've had a few of them that way. And once in a while, you get lucky and you can do a mole too, but yeah, if I had plenty of time, I'd try, but I ain't going to. And I got a special shovel I did make for this. It goes in that hole. I can't find it. The only one I can find is this old shovel, which it works. The other one's a lot easier. One scoop, you're there. This one is a little work. But anyway, that's what I'm doing at the moment. And number one is, well, the bike's over there. She's somewhere over there spraying fence rows because it just hasn't gotten done this year. And yeah, I know, we should be getting the combine going. Should be doing a lot of things. But I'm still kind of concerned about, oh yeah, there, that hangs right there. I'm still kind of concerned about as dry as it is, as hot as it's going to be today, and the fact that we got rain coming in a couple of days, so they say. We'll see if it really happens or not. Little cup of sulfur. I already opened the hole up. Toss it down in there. And then light the torch and stick the torch in. But I need both hands for that. Now, I said something about a lot of tunnels connect and how you just follow the smoke. Drag a little dirt, cover it up. Sometimes you just step on it. This particular one goes to right there. There was 3 mole hills right there. So guess what? The mole and the gopher are in the same run. So we might get the mole too. I like that idea.